Today, I'm going to be doing a soulmate affirmation ASMR. And I know I shouldn't be doing ASMR because I'm not relaxing, but I'm going to tell you something. I want to do a soulmate affirmations. That's really all it is, because I want to manifest my soulmate, and I just want to help other people manifest their soulmate. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to close our eyes, and we're going to go, yes, I'm going to give my soulmate. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna just say this stuff together. Okay, everybody, just whisper it. Or to listen, I guess, I don't know. But I think you should at least repeat it, because I think it helps to say it. Because I think the voice is a very powerful energy, okay? Because it brings our thoughts into reality. By speaking, we bring our thoughts into reality. So, we're gonna go, yes, I'm gonna get my soulmate. And we're gonna go, yes, my soulmate is my dream person. And we're gonna visualize what our soulmate looks like, because we can choose the way our soulmate looks. Okay? Trust me. You can choose your soulmate. You just have to believe in it, because I've done this before. So, we're gonna do this. We're gonna close our eyes and we're gonna go, yes, I'm gonna get my soulmate. And we're going to visualize them. And we're going to visualize what they're like. We're going to visualize, how they feel when we touch them. It feels magical, like we have an electric power and like we're melting into each other. Because I felt that before. And it was amazing, and I want it again. So I'm going to tell you, don't look at my makeup. But anyway, I'm going to tell you guys that everything is okay, because we're going to manifest our soulmate. And if we manifest our soulmate, that means that we can cuddle at the end of the night. Because I haven't cuddled in a long time, and I really just want to cuddle. But I have my cat, but she has fleas, and I don't want fleas. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, yes, my soulmate is coming. We're going to go, yes, I love my soulmate. And my soulmate loves me, because my soulmate's my soulmate. And my soulmate is connected to me in my soul. That's why they're called a soulmate. Okay? And then we're gonna go, yes, my soulmate thinks I'm absolutely gorgeous and hot. Yes, my soulmate is my soulmate. They're gonna be attracted to me physically. Okay? And I'm gonna be attracted to them physically. And not only physically, I mean mentally too. Emotionally. Mentally. We're gonna be able to have a great conversational force with them, and we're going to be able to keep a conversation, because guess what? It's your soulmate. When it's your soulmate, you can keep a conversation with them, because I'm going to tell you what, your soulmate is your soulmate. Hello. If you couldn't talk to your soulmate and have a good conversation with them, what kind of soulmate would that be? Not a very enjoyable one. Now I'm going to tell you what, we're going to close our eyes and we're going to visualize, what is the color of my soulmate's hair? And we're going to go, yes, my soulmate has blonde hair. If they have blonde hair. I'm just using this as an example. Maybe. Well, anyway, my soulmate has blonde hair and blue eyes. And they're beautiful. Okay? And then we're gonna get a little descriptive. So if your soulmate has moles on his face, you're gonna go, yes, he has like beauty marks on his face and he looks super hot. Like a model, okay? And then we're gonna close our eyes and imagine the way his facial features look. And then we're going to imagine his eyebrows. We're going to imagine, or her, his or her eyebrows. Okay, I'm not going to say that the whole time. You know what I mean. We're going to imagine the way their nose looks. We're going to imagine their facial shape, their jaw shape. Okay, people don't think about this when they manifest something. But I've manifested exactly what I wanted multiple times, so I'm going to tell you that this is what you should do. You pick what your soulmate looks like. That way you can recognize them. Okay, guys? You can recognize your soulmate once you learn the way they look. You visualized it and you manifested it. So now you know what they look like, so you'll be able to recognize them, okay? And I'm gonna go, yes, my soulmate's gonna be rich and famous. We're rich. We're using this as an example because, if you wanted to manifest that, sure, why not? God loves you. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. My soulmate loves me, my soulmate thinks I'm hot, my soulmate's rich and famous. Right, guys? You want a rich, famous soulmate? There you go. So I'm going to tell you what, nothing is impossible in this life. Because guess what? Metaphysics are real. And when you imagine and believe, it happens. Trust me, I'm psychic. I have a lot of videos about manifesting, and I'm a professional. And I know exactly what I'm doing in every moment in my life. And you should know, because guess what? You're a human being too, just like me. And I'm not special. You're special. We're all special. In our own special way, okay? In our own special way, we're all special. Okay, well, I just ate fish, so sorry. But anyway, special is good. Special is amazing. We're all special. You know, starseed. Everyone's a starseed. Guess why? Because we all came from the stars. Now, we're gonna close our eyes, so I gotta go. Yes, my soulmate has lots of money, and my soulmate's gonna spend a lot of money on me. Sugar baby, hello. That's what I want. I want you to spend lots of money on me, Daddy. Or Mommy. Not Mommy. That's weird. My mom would be weirded out by that. Mom, I'm so sorry. Okay, but you know, it's a thing. People be doing that. I don't know why. But anyway, and then we're gonna go, yes, my soulmate's so hot that I cry every night because I'm so special. Right? Because they're so special, and I manifested them, and they make me horny. And, you know, if you're a girl and you want to manifest a guy but you think you're gay, I'm going to tell you something. I've manifested men that have made my pussy tremble. And I always masturbated to girls growing up. Never guys. I've never came to a guy until I was with this one guy, and then my pussy was trembling. And I never felt that before, so it was just really weird. That whole time I felt really weird. So I'm going to tell you what. You are bisexual. Attraction is a thing. Okay, attraction doesn't have to be all about looks, and it doesn't have to be all about anything, you know, but if you think someone's really hot, chances are you can get a little turned on by them, and that's okay. And don't worry about if they're gay or not, because, well, I'm gay, and my pussy's trembling. So I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe I'm not that gay, and I always thought I was, so there's that for you. And same for you men. If you want to manifest the opposite sex soulmate, but you always masturbated to men, honestly, I think most men I've met are bisexual, just like the woman. I think it's in our nature because, I don't know, I think we're just weird human beings. So I'm going to tell you what. Human beings are weird. And we're able to manifest these beautiful, weird things, like our soulmate. Okay? And our soulmate's gonna make her pussy tremble. Right, ladies? Our soulmate's gonna make her pussy tremble. Or her penis, I don't know. But anyway. No, I'm not joking. Okay, and then, like, literally, our soulmate's, like, the best, hottest thing I've ever seen. Because that's how soulmates are. They're the best, hottest thing you've ever seen. Because guess what? It's your soulmate. Hello. If it's your soulmate, they're gonna be the best, hottest thing you've ever seen. Okay? Now, if they're not your soulmate, well, you probably won't be that attracted to them. Either energetically, because that happens. Sometimes someone looks attractive, but then their energy is like, ew, like a 2. And then you're like, well, now you're not a 10, now you're a 6. Because that happens. But sometimes they're a 10 inside and outside. That's when you know that's your soulmate. That's always happened to me. I've always manifested my soulmate who was always a 10. Pretty much. Well, yeah. I remember the first guy I thought was the most beautiful guy I've ever seen, and then I ended up dating him. Isn't that lucky? It's not lucky, bitch. That's called manifesting. He thought I was hot. He told me. And he told me he was gonna take me out, so I said yes. And then we made out and fucked. Not the first night, silly bitch. I wouldn't let him cuddle with me when we slept together for the first time because I was afraid he was a little man whore. Well, anyway, then you can never be too cautious. But I'm always like that. I don't want to sleep with you and cuddle with you right away. I don't know you. It's like you can be hot, but I don't want to cuddle. Sorry. But then we ended up cuddling a little later, and it was amazing. Like, it was the best cuddle I've ever had. So I'm going to tell you what. But I don't want my soulmate to watch this video and feel jealous because, honestly, it doesn't matter. Well, anyway. we're gonna visualize, where are we gonna meet this person? Sometimes you'll just have like a first thought that comes to your head. Maybe it's Hawaii. Maybe you'll meet them in Hawaii, you know? And maybe they're gonna be really into manifesting. Because I like that, and I think my soulmate would really be into manifesting. Because guess what? I'm really into manifesting. Hello. And if they're not, that's totally fine, because as long as they sort of understand me, that's all that matters, okay? As long as we get each other on some level. Either a sense of humor, a sense of everything. Sometimes you're like this alike, and it's crazy, because that's happened to me, okay? I thought that was me and a different person. It was really weird. But anyway, close your eyes, and you gotta say, yes, I'm gonna get my soulmate. And you have to keep affirming, yes, I'm gonna get my soulmate. And you have to keep saying to yourself, my soulmate is gorgeous. My soulmate thinks I'm so sexy and hot. My soulmate is rich, okay? My soulmate is gonna give me the best sex I ever had. My soulmate is gonna make out with me and make me come without even touching my pussy. Is that what we want? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. So, I know what I want. And I won't date anyone until I get what I want. Because, well, I'm picky. The end. Anyway, we're gonna visualize our soulmate. And we should always stay single in this time, because until we find our soulmate, that way we can have our soulmate when they appear. Because if they appear and you're with somebody, how would that make you feel? Like cheating. Yeah. And we don't want that. If we don't love the person we're with, why the fuck wouldn't we wait till our soulmate comes? Oh well. I'm gonna wait for my soulmate, because I'll know. Just trust me. Something will happen. They'll want to make out with me. I don't know. And they'll be super hot, because that's what'll happen. Well, anyway. We're gonna close our eyes and visualize. How tall is your soulmate? I don't really care how tall my soulmate is, because I really just don't care about height. Yeah. And then we're gonna go imagine, our soulmate naked. See what it is. See what it's like. Because that's what I do. Sometimes we masturbate to our soulmate. Because that's what I do too. And I've masturbated to somebody, and then I ended up masturbating. And the next day I ended up having actual sex with that person. I had a video about that. Watch it. I masturbated to this guy at work. And then the next day I had sex with him. It wasn't planned. It just happened. And I'm gonna tell you, that ain't no coincidence. And the exact way I masturbated to him, I was imagining he was saying stuff, and then he actually said the stuff when I masturbated, when I manifested it the next day. It really happened, and it was hot. It was hot, I'm not gonna lie. But that's it. So when you masturbating is a release of sexual energy, and it's a release of a lot of imaginative things, okay? So that you're releasing that energy, and you're kind of just in a different world, right? Because that's what happens when we imagine stuff. We're in a different world, we're fantasizing. And sometimes that can happen in reality, because I've masturbated to multiple men and ended up having sex with them. And one just happened to be the next day. Which was absolutely insane, because I remember and I was like, holy fuck, that's weird. But anyway, so you can masturbate and manifest during, doing that. Trust me. Just trust your pussy and trust yourself, because your pussy's telling you something. Maybe your pussy's throbbing at work. Who knows? Hopefully not. But maybe, hopefully, it is. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure your soulmate will mind. Well, anyway, organs are weird. They do weird things sometimes, right, men? I don't know. But anyway, so just affirm to yourself that everything is gonna be okay, and every soulmate you'll ever have is gonna be the hottest soulmate you'll ever see, because sometimes soulmates aren't forever. Sometimes they're there just to be sexy and hot and make me happy. And then I go on to the next hottie. Goodbye. Yes, it's a soulmate because it was meant to be. And that's all she wrote. But I'm gonna tell you what, my standards are very high right now. And I'm not gonna stop until I find my soulmate. And I'm not gonna date anyone until I find my soulmate. Because I want my soulmate. Okay. The end. Also, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I drew a man. Okay. And then I ended up manifesting a man who looked exactly like the drawing 6 months later when I got a job at Walmart. He looked exactly like the photo I drew. And I've never seen a man that looked like that. Okay? And then a bunch of weird stuff started happening. Okay? It was just really weird. Like, weird coincidences and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god. But it was only when I started to believe. And then I stopped, and then it stopped happening. So I'm going to tell you what, if you want it, believe it. But, you know, I already know that. And that's why I don't believe anything right now, is because I don't want anything like that right now. All I want is my new pair of glasses from iBuyDirect that are little hearts. Okay, I can't wait to get those. I got them in gold. And then I also got a lot of alternative clothes. I got this cute ass fucking dress from AliExpress. They were like 50 bucks each, but they're so worth it. Beautiful Harajuku dresses. But anyway, I like to wear my wigs and be cute sometimes, okay? Especially on video. But I'm gonna tell you guys what. You can manifest, you manifest your soulmate. And you have to believe it. You believe that they feel this way about you because you're not the only one who feels it. You know, when you feel someone's vibe, you're actually using empathy and telepathy. That's what it is. Empathy is telepathy. And I'm going to tell you what. When you empathize and you feel their vibe, what are you doing? You're telepathically connecting to their thoughts. That's exactly what empathy is. Okay? You're having emotional connection, which is also, you know, an energy form of a thought wave. Okay? So, that's the end of this video. And I'm sorry I didn't, like, affirm, like, I could have, but that's a lot, and I think I taught you something. So maybe you should just listen to me and watch my other videos. They're not all ASMR videos because, guess what? I don't want to make ASMR videos every day of the fucking week. And I'm gonna tell you what, I make videos that I want to make. And if you think they're stupid, well, you probably just are retarded. So anyway, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.